On the third day of the small company's journey to Camp Harney, the horses began to act skittish, although Sarah was able to calm them with a small bribe of food, particularly effective in this barren land. To Eva she explained, "When horses kick like that, a storm is on its way." And the storm did come. Through the rain and lightning and thunder, the little party continued its journey across streams where none had existed. Eva and the two women had nothing but soggy shawls to cover their equally soggy heads. The three soldiers, however, broke out their light blue rubber raincoats and set about putting them on. Lieutenant Wilkinson remembered his upbringing. Turning to Eva, he said, "Here, take my raincoat. It even has a detachable cape. The camp is still a long way from here." She reached for it, but then stopped. "Do you have one for Maddie and Sarah?" "No, ma'am." "Thank you, Lieutenant, but if they can't wear a raincoat, then neither can I." Moffat and Mussenheimer, suddenly struck dumb, stared straight ahead and slogged on. Eva looked at Sarah and Maddie. She could only see the backs of their shawl-covered heads. "They're no enemy of mine," she said, and pulled back her hand. Wilkinson looked at Moffat and Mussenheimer. "Men," he said. "We need them as much as they do, sir," said Moffat. "Men, let's remember our kindness toward women. No matter what we think of Indians, these ladies are our allies. They are in need and we must help them." The soldiers were suddenly ashamed that they'd forgotten they were all on the same side. These Indian women were not only their friends, they were trying to save white lives. Reluctantly, in spite of the hard driving downpour, they silently handed over their raincoats to the grateful women. Wilkinson, in turn, gave his to Eva. She put his raincoat over her shoulders, buttoned it to the chin, and threw the cape part over her head. As teardrops mixed with rain ran down her face, she looked at her benefactor. "Thank you, Lieutenant," her voice cracked. "When someone is in need, we must help them." They rode on in silence under the pelting rain. Eva looked down at her borrowed, now very wet, light blue rubber raincoat. "What just happened?" she thought. "Is it my conscience? Or is Sarah now my conscience?" But never did Sarah say a word. For the rest of the afternoon, the travelers rode on, three women in light blue rubber raincoats with detachable capes, and three soldiers in very blue, very soaked uniforms. But Sarah had heard. She leaned over to Maddie and whispered, "Perhaps there is hope. If Sister can change their ways, maybe she can change all her people. One day we all want to end this war." "Ha," said Maddie, "it makes me laugh every time I think about you two working together. I will see Coyote and Rabbit working together first." "Sister Maddie, have you already forgotten what you said?" "What?" "That you think Eva is an angel, that we sent to heal all the old trouble." A pang of guilt stirred Maddie's heart. She had forgotten. "I believe Eva is strong," said Sarah, "and that she may choose to help our people. If so, I am ready to help her."